Good morning, church. This is an amazing paraphrase of Job chapter 1, and I think this is so precious. So please listen and absorb. You know, the devil tried to strike me down with meningitis the week when I was meant to say this do this sketch in church. But, you know, the devil is a liar, and he cannot keep me down. When you have a purpose, it doesn't matter what the devil throws at you, you will come back up smiling. And I thank you all for your prayers and for, really tarrying on my behalf, because I know God's not finished with me yet. So please listen to this paraphrase of Job chapter 1. There was a day that Satan came before the Lord, and the Lord said to Satan, "From where have you come?" And Satan answered the Lord and said, "From going to and from the earth, and from walking up and down on it." And the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my church, how they gather every Sunday and praise and worship my holy name? They do this year in and year out, every Sunday morning, all over the world, from the time the sun rises in the east until the sun sets in the west. My name gets glorified like a wave washing over all the earth." Then Satan answered the Lord and said, "Have you not blessed them with health, wealth, and prosperity, with which they have built beautiful church buildings and filled it with amazing technology? Have you not blessed them with all manner of talents and skills that they bring together in this beautiful church that they built, and worship you with beautiful music that appeals to their senses? But if you stretch out your hand and take all that from them, strike them down with a plague, or even just a fear of a plague, they will go quiet and worship you no more." The wave of worship running from the east of the earth to the west every Sunday morning and evening will stop, and all will go quiet. Who will worship you then? Who will still make your name great? And the Lord said to Satan, "They are in your hands." So Satan unleashed a deadly virus called COVID-19 upon the earth, and soon churches closed all over the world. Everyone, Christian and Gentiles, hunkered down in their homes, and everything went quiet. And Satan was standing there, watching, waiting. All the angels were standing there, watching, waiting. God was standing there, watching, waiting, as a great silence fell over all the heavens and all the earth. Suddenly, one angel called out, "Listen." Another called out, "I hear it too. It's coming from the east." In a small living room, in a locked up house, came the sound of a piano being played and a voice singing, "Holy, holy, holy." And another angel called out, "Listen, over there in the west, the sound of a guitar coming from the bedroom could be heard with a voice singing, 'All hail King Jesus.'"
All hail King Jesus, all hail Emmanuel, King of kings, Lord of lords, bright morning star, and throughout eternity I'll sing your praises, and I'll reign with you throughout eternity.
Slowly, from all directions on the air, the sound of instruments and voices could be heard louder and louder and louder until it became a symphony of worship rising up to heaven, praising God, declaring His greatness, thanking Him for His grace, His mercy, His forgiveness, His songs of dedication and declaration, songs of encouragement, songs filled with the joy and peace that could only come from God, sung by thousands and thousands of women and men, young and old, wherever they were, accompanied by whatever means they had. And God turned to Satan and said, "Did you notice that today is Sunday and that my church, having been freed from all the business that filled their lives, worships me through Zoom every day of the week? They worship through webinar and YouTube every day of the week because they still know that I am the wave of worship that runs from sunrise in the east until sunset in the west, now circles the earth every day as the earth circles the sun." And all of heaven fell down on their faces and worshiped God, calling out, "Holy, holy, 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 holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of His glory." And Satan turned and walked away defeated, as he has been since the day of Calvary. I want to encourage you today, in this unprecedented time in the history of man, to not let your voice go quiet, to not pack your instruments away. All of creation and all of heaven is standing still right now at this moment, waiting, watching. Now is the time to make your voice heard throughout the heavens. Now is the time to pour out your heart before God. Our church building might be empty, our musical instruments silent, our high-tech gadgets useless, but it cannot compare to the instrument that God gave you, your voice, to worship Him. He's not looking for the crowds, just an audience of one. Seek Him in this time. Draw near to Him through worship. If you have never done this before, discover the beauty and blessings that come with intimate personal worship of God. Your intimate worship of God is all heaven desires to hear. Satan tried to shut us up, but he just released a whole new sound and a wave of worship of the church, a church called you.